Hello and welcome to the last game of day number 23 of StarLadder Season 6. We have got ourselves OsG taking on zRage. For today, well actually for this game, we'll have a two-man team rather than a three-man team. My co-caster Vykromond still here, but no Stats-Man unfortunately. Vykromond, welcome back. And told you so, didn't I tell you yesterday?
What did you tell me yesterday?
Purple strats.
Purple strats, yes! You're totally right.
Darkseer and Bane get picked up together so often.
They do. We have to ask K-pop to get the coincidence rate of those two. Like, not coincidence, it's coincidental. Coincidence is like when they're both in the same place. zRage, by the way, they're going with the teal strat. Nature's Prophet's beard and Gyrocopter's little vest. They're both teal. So teal versus purple. I don't know about this.
Oh.
It's pretty intense.
It's very intense. We have got a ban for the Visage as very early ban. I like that. I think we're gonna see more of that in coming weeks. We have got the Bed Rider, the Wisp, and the Life Stealer banned out as well, with Lone Druid and Juggernaut actually making it through the first picking stage and banned out right now by zRage. And the Nyx Assassin and the Shadow Demon banned out by OsG. So they ban out supports. And zRage bans out carry-ish heroes as OsG. They're gonna go for the tree. It is a tree and protector. They pick up a green, so if they pick up 2 extra green heroes, or 1 green and 1 purple, they'll have a full house. Right now, they only have a pair. We're playing poker now.
This is almost certainly how the teams are thinking about this draft.
They're playing poker, then you know. Who gets the better hand?
Yeah, dollars to donuts. This is what they think of their draft. I mean, OsG, they do favor that. We've seen Treant percolate over to some of the other Russian teams, and just in general, definitely a trend in the Western scene after DD kept forcing the Treant hard. I mean, you can only be destroyed by Treant Protector so many times before you're like, huh, maybe this is a good hero.
Yeah, maybe I have to try him.
Okay, Sniper. We just went off the deep end.
I actually think Sniper with the living armor, Sniper, of course, the one reason, or one of the reasons that he's normally not picked up that often is because he is very squishy, he dies very fast, and, you know, he needs a lot of time to farm up, and then he's still glass cannon, but maybe with the living armor, they'll be able to make it work. But a Storm Spirit against a Sniper, well, that's not going to be a happy Sniper.
No, it's not, because Storm Spirit, as long as he gets decent farm early, which OsG still haven't chosen their mid, so zRage have the option of banning one of the better heroes against Storm Spirit right now. Yes, they take the Queen of Pain, exactly correct. Quap destroys Storm Spirit early on, so it still have the Puck, but Puck actually isn't quite as bad.
OD!
They have OD. If they want to go tree at OD, oh my god, that would actually... I don't know if OsG have practiced it. I don't know if it's a hero that's Slander. Actually, they're missing Slander. So yeah, they could definitely... Outworld Devourer would be insane in this game. He would dominate, in my opinion.
Hey, can we count the Sniper as green since his goggles are green?
Remaining.
Yeah, I think so. But Outworld would ruin it, so you can't cheer for them picking Outworld.
Because it looks like zRage, they want to continue with the teal thing, because or have a full house as well. Like, if they get another green one, they'll have a full house as well. Because Storm Spirit is teal, light blue teal.
Oh, he's definitely, he's super teal. Even his body, his sleek turkey body is, yeah, I don't know. I do think OD would be a great pick, but he's such a weird hero that it's tough to justify if you haven't practiced him.
Which hero is purple? It would be a good solo mid.
Mid Enigma? You won't get completely trashed by the Storm Spirit, actually. The issue is you have to keep your Eidolons way back, so he can't just walk up and use his Static Remnant to clear them. But I'm not being serious right now, in case anybody's listening. They're not going to do mid Enigma.
No.
Bane is actually a decent mid too.
Okay, so they go for 2 pairs.
2 pair. That's a weak hand. Weak lineup here. 2 pair. What is that? I'm not impressed.
I think someone rang my doorbell. I'm not home. It's cool. Well, 2 pairs. What's bigger? A try thing, or a triple, or 2 pairs?
What's bigger? Are you asking about poker?
Yeah.
3 of a kind is a better hand.
3 of a kind. That's how you call it. Okay, let's see what they pick up last then, because they have like all their bonus time left.
Yeah, I mean, zRage, they still have a lot of room to take basically another support, or if they want to do that Virtus Pro style Gyrocopter support that I feel the need to mention because that already, happened today, They do have the option to take something like a carry as well. I suspect it's just going to be a standard gyrocopter carry, though, with maybe another support like... Honestly, even something like Leshrac wouldn't be bad here. It gives a lot of push with Nature's Prophet. It seems like because these teams are both not going to the playoffs, we're getting to the part of the StarLadder season where people get experimental. Okay, they go with Venge. Venge is a perfectly fine choice as well. Her percentage damage aura is quite good with Gyrocopter for very obvious reasons. You AoE all that down, and it's a reign of terror, basically.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid one to have, and I think zRage lineup looks pretty solid, and OsG Gaming's pretty experimental. So we'll see which one ends up taking the cake here, because of course for OsG this is a very important match for them. I mean, they are very low in the rankings for StarLadder, and they need to win some games to not get straight out eliminated. They want to play regulation matches, and that's not something that you normally say, because of course you normally try to avoid regulation matches, but for OsG Gaming, it's no longer in their hands if they get into the regulation matches or not, if they even get above it, because they have to hope that some other people lose a lot of games still as well. As we have got for OsG Gaming on the dire side, it is Brain that will take on the role of the Darkseer here. In the mid lane, we'll have the stand-in. It will be Afoninja playing the Sniper. We will be having Elba on the Bane, and it will be Obi-Wan Banan playing the Train Protector, leaving Judo on the Dragonite on that top lane.
That's a very interesting choice. We can talk about that in a second. I'll just introduce zRage. We do have Medvid on the Vengeful Spirit. He and Hakan on the Rubik will be supporting... Actually, they have one stand-in as well, so Nexus, very well-known Russian player, is going to be piloting up this... actually, is he Russian? I can't remember now. But he's a pretty well-known European player, and he's piloting up the Gyrocopter as a carry. So that leaves Sharfik to go up into the middle as Storm Spirit, and the solo lane / jungle will be taken up by Inquisitor, their usual carry player, who will be on Nature's Prophet. This is jungling, definitely.
Yeah. And they'll leave the top lane completely open, while you normally think, okay, that's Sniper getting free from? No. It is a Dragonite getting free from in this case, because he is on the top lane, and Sniper is taking on the solo mid role. I say solo, but I'm thinking Elba will be hanging around here to try and help him out, because otherwise he's gonna get destroyed by the Sniper. His block is doing really nicely, though.
Sniper mid. It's been a while since we've seen this in a professional context. Sniper, a pretty common mid on the pub scene. I mean, he's so very, very, very gankable, but I think they hope that with Alba's support and with Treant Protector to give him living armor, he might actually be okay. The thing with Sniper also is he has an amazing attack animation, so the single best attack animation in the game. It's more or less hit scan, like it's instantaneous. Yeah. But bad base damage, so they've pooled him 2 things so they can have his Wraith Band at level 1, just for extra base damage.
He's already missed his first 2 though. Last hits that he doesn't have a last hit yet, so this is kind of tough for him to do here, and it's kind of rude for us to do this. I mean, he's a support, or sorry, a stand-in. Yeah. And it is like, okay, you know what? You're a stand-in. We don't know him, right? Because I don't know him. Do you know this guy?
I have never seen Afoninja play.
So you're a fairly new player in the competitive scene. You are allowed to stand in a match for StarLadder up against zRage, a team with, for example, Sharfik, which is quite a big star, I believe, in the CAS scene, or at least quite a known figure. And you are being put solo mid. That's an important task.
Sniper,
and the hero... What?
On Sniper,
On Sniper, yeah. The hero that you're going to get appointed? The Sniper. Well, good luck to you with your first impression in competitive Dota on your solo mid Sniper.
That's pretty, you're totally right. Like, hey, you want to stand in for us? Oh, sure. Like, what position do you want me to play? You want me to support? No, you'll go mid.
That's already a pretty big thing to be standing in for, you know?
Right, like, so am I gonna get, like, Queen of Pain or Magnus? Oh, no, you'll be standing in on Sniper. Don't worry about it, dude.
You'll be fine. You just have to hit up against Storm
You'll be fine, man. Your attack animation is hit scan. It's not going to be a problem. We'll give you living armor. I mean, honestly, living armor is going to make up for a lot of the standard Sniper mid deficiencies, so that is really helpful.
Yeah.
That said, it's still Sniper, and if they can get him farm and Dragonite farm, what I want to see is if Judo rushes Midas, because sometimes we see safe lane Dragonite get a quick Midas, and the reasoning is, if you can hit level 11 quickly, you have great push and great teamfight all on one hero, plus it makes up for the XP that you lose by not being mid.
Yeah, it is interesting to see what he goes for, and of course, also Judo, he is the last hitter that you already mentioned, is very on par with last hits. as he picks up boots, so no fast Midas yet. And so far he's up against Nexus. He is on par with the gyrocopter, so that's going well for both lanes. In the mid lane though, I mean, I'm still coming back to the sniper because he is still a sniper. He is 14-6. Well, 11-0 up on Sharfix, so 6 denies up on this sniper. And actually, right now, he is ahead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, he is. He's doing great, honestly. 16 for 6. I mean, part of it is the pooling. So Sharfik, I don't think received any pooling because I think they thought they'd just kind of trash dump this sniper, and they really haven't. I mean, Bane's Enfeeble helped a lot. If Bane levels Enfeeble first and just goes to the mid lane and uses it on whoever is there, that's an early advantage no matter what, because as low as Sniper's damage is, it's a lot better than an Enfeebled Storm Spirit.
Yeah. And especially with those pool items, with that Wraith Band, and of course with the headshots now as well, because he is fully leveling headshots max first. And take aim with that as well, so no shrapnel, no extra vision up high ground if they want to try and go for that. So this is a very passive game for OsG Gaming so far. They've only got this sniper that is actually in the line of fire, and the sniper is constantly getting the living armor. So it kind of means that nobody is about to die, and even if they do go on the sniper, there will be enough time bought with that living armor for people to TP in and help out. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to see people TPing in anytime soon, because the push is on the top lane to go for that tier 1 tower to get some early gold advantage. But we do have a smoke off for zRage though. Hakon and Medved coming in to that mid lane. And this might be a very sad sniper soon. Double damage shooting up on Sharfik as well. The living armor is there. We see the rotate around.
He's in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble.
If he gets stunned, it's not going to matter whether living armor's on him or not. He's probably going to die.
Yeah, and there goes the wave of terror as well. TP's come in, but it doesn't matter. The first blood will be there. Or will it? Yes, it will. First blood goes way of Sharfik. Elba coming in with the nightmare, but it doesn't matter. Brain also here, but it's
DD Rune Overload auto attack is going to break right through that living armor.
Yeah,
because
and
it's still
doesn't
only level
matter
2.
who it mid. Like, even if it was a Queen of Pain, she would still be dead probably with a vortex and with a magic missile there.
Well, she could have blinked, so I don't know. I feel like maybe with blink she could have gotten away, but I get what you're saying. Definitely it was a painful position for FO Ninja to find himself in with both of the supports rotating over with smoke.
Yeah, and then including Nature's Prophet, who actually came by to say hi as well.
Yep.
I don't think he got an assist. Actually, he did. Okay, granted. He is going for a fast Midas, by the way, Inquisitor. He has got that mana Midas gold already up in his inventory. So we'll see him going for that, and we'll see him going for late game Nature's Prophet, or at least farming Nature's Prophet, as Nexus doesn't pick up anything but phase boots, so nice early aggression build for him. Perhaps with that phase boots able to chase people. Maybe we're seeing a Sanjin Yasha again. We saw Sanjin Yasha on the gyro the previous game. But
we did see a Sanjin Yasha on the gyro. I don't think we'll see it this game. We do have him currently just, as you said, he's got his phase boots. They are stacking jungle for him, so check out how stacked this camp is. This is going to be they're going to dance party. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, yep, there we go. That's how you know it's a super stacked camp, when they have to dance to stay in place. So that's going to be free farm for the gyro, and maybe some levels for the supports too. Yeah,
we have in the meantime Elba. He has got an Invis rune. Level 3 only though. I'm not sure what he can do here in this mid lane, but they might try to go on this. There's no shrapnel to slow him down, but there is an assassinate. So if there's a brain sap there, he could try and go for that, but wanting to maybe have those bottle charges eaten up first. As we see the supports come in once again. They don't have a smoke, but who knows, maybe they're fast enough to go in from the side. It is nighttime, of course.
And Judo, we talked about how he might go Midas. He has gone for just a much more solid early mid-game approach here, with the drums almost done, the magic wand done, and the power treads. So just pure, solid, contributing Dragon Knight, not that sort of hard carry Dragon Knight. And I like this too, frankly. I think it'll give them good, solid ability to try to take team fights in the mid game, especially before Sniper is a big factor. The other thing they're doing, of course, is stacking Ancients. So that's something that once Dragon Knight hits 11, he'll be able to contribute a lot to, just by using that level 2 ultimate.
Yep.
That was basically invented very recently, because before that, it was only rarely taken, because everybody liked to keep the push.
Indeed, we are seeing more rotations mid here, at least Hakon coming in now with Sentry Wards, countering the Sentry Ward that was already there from the Dire side. Elba sitting around here, snapping a bit of levels from the sniper. Oh my god, that wasn't even intended, but that was awesome. But,
well done.
Thank you. But he is level 4 right now. Of course he wants to have that level 6, and that will be great up against Sharvik. But Sharvik, he's level 7, and he could actually go in right now if he wanted to, if he still had a support around. But the support actually rotated, so they want to try and take their own tower, and they're all gonna be middle here. As we do have an ancient stack being done here, by the way. This will be an ancient stack for the sniper, I guess, but they have to take it down with all of them there because they don't really have a solid one to take it, and they have to be really careful that
if it gets stolen.
Yeah.
They actually need to defend this tower for that exact reason. It would be very good if they could. It's going to be tough to defend this bush, but if they don't, there's a passing chance that zRage actually takes that stack. And you're completely right. That would be catastrophic for them.
Yeah, that will be, like, they can't afford that right now. Oh, Nightmare goes, but the sun is still there, though. It's gonna be a stun gone. TP's coming in. They want to try and defend the tower. Tower's already dead though. Nature's Prophet picking it up. Here comes Judo with the kill. Nicely done. Inquisitor already on the sidelines. Cooldown comes down low. Nexus with the rocket barrage. Judo taking a lot of damage and will almost be dead. 15 HP. No more mana up by Sharpie. He can't get it done. And the Surge keeps Sniper away. They don't end up taking. Oh, never mind. They do take up a return kill. Homing miss or assassinate rather. Doesn't kill off Sharvik. But they lose the Darkseer. They get 2 kills in return though. Inquisitor and the Vengeful Spirit. Ball lightning in. They might get more. Alba sticking around for a bit too long. Sharpik with that bottle.
He's okay.
Oh, again.
Brain
sap. One more hit. Oh my god. That's a kill for the sniper. That is overextension. Living armor for Alba.
Definitely overextension by Sharvik. Completely unnecessary to give that kill away. They get the tower, so it's an okay trade. And Nexus... They still don't know about the stack, I think. But once they find out, he could just get Helm of the Dominator and clean this up.
Yeah, he does, like, he has got those flak cannon. He could actually do that just together with the Nature's Prophet. He comes in with a couple of treants and he doesn't even need anything else. The moment that they see it, it's gone.
Exactly, and Oslic can't take it for a while. They don't have tier 2 Dragon Knight ultimate because he wasn't mid. And they don't have Sniper with, you know, Maelstrom or anything. He's actually going Shadowblade. So they have no way of actually clearing this ancient stack in a timely fashion until 4 minutes from now. And that's 4 minutes in which it's pretty vulnerable. They are stacking amazingly well, though. Like, this is a 5 ancient stack, so keep an eye on this, basically. There's actually a 2 ancient stack on the Radiant as well.
Yeah, it was bigger before, I believe. I'm not sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
From the inventory of the gyro, it wasn't bigger before because he should have had more. Even though the courier is now bringing him something, it is the Yasha actually in the magic wand. But Yasha going his way, so that's gonna be his first item. Mid lane in the meantime, yeah, Medved taking a lot of damage here. Brainstep, one more hit, will end up going down, but he does still land that. We've kind of disabling Oslic from still going in because their armor is a bit reduced, but they will still try to take the tower. Sharvik and Hakon will not be able to do anything against it. 3 versus 2, still too strong.
Yeah, this is a very even game. It's honestly a pretty interesting one. It's hard to say actually who has the advantage. I mean, Oslic
wait a second, the tree!
Yeah, I mean, you can't really... Tree doesn't have really good ways of getting away from Storm Spirit.
Exactly.
He doesn't have his Nature's Guise yet, so he has no stealth either. They do get a tower in exchange, which I actually think is fine for Oslic.
Yeah,
and the fact that
1.
Sniper... Yeah, and the fact that Sniper has only died once is actually great, because he's the weakest early.
Yeah, and it looks like that ancient stack or that neutral stack is gonna get found by OsG Gaming. That was, of course, the one that was built up for the gyro. Very nice. Nature's Prophet can't do anything against this, and they just have to take it.
One more Fire Breath. We'll do it.
Yeah, Judo gonna be lucky with that. Has got the mana again, waiting for everybody to be back. There we go.
Positioning it is
tricky.
Oh,
but here they come.
This is awkward. Yeah,
here they come. They want to try and defend it still with the last couple of creeps still standing. They run themselves out of there. They will actually force Nexus away. He still has a cooldown though, and there's a lot of people here, but there's 5 of OsG Gaming. Do they really want to force out the fight while Storm is in their base? No. They don't, and they'll end up taking the stack still, so they'll end up getting some, but of course it was much bigger than that one stack.
But that's okay, just any sort of sabotage that they can do. Keep in mind, Gyrocopter is way ahead as far as, actually last hitting and farming goes. 90 last hits to the 68 and 67 of the Dragon and Sniper. Not that ahead as far as GPM, because there are more towers up for Oslic. But still, this gyro is going to get pretty scary.
Yeah, another tower will be taken down here as well, and the bottom tier 1 would be the last tier 1 standing on the side of zRage. And I'm kind of curious to see why they, like, if you look at these two teams and you have, like, you know, mid game, late game, who wins late game, I would actually won't put OsG Gaming that far behind purely because Of course, Gyrocopter is still strong. Storm actually late game doesn't really do as well, as they do trade a tier 1 for their own tier 1 mid. As Bane still goes down in the mid lane, yeah. He was trying to
He just
deny.
came in completely unable to... alone, he's not going to be able to defend, especially when that Vengeful swap. I think teams are still getting a little used to the fact that Vengeful swap at level 1 is now, like, quite a bit better. Like, it's got better range, so you get swapped from farther than you're expecting to.
Yeah, who do you think late game would win? Wait a second, Brain will die first. TP's comes in though, maybe he can be able to stay alive. Living armor is there. Here comes a cooldown. It was Sniper that came in actually. That's not really interesting. That's actually, he has a Shadow Blade. Oh, look at that
Sharphic
damage.
has no mana.
And that is gonna be an assassination dodged.
Yeah, with bottle too, it's too much health.
Yeah.
Late game, I actually think OsG are in pretty good shape because Sniper has such good range. Like his range is 850. That he has a decent chance of just being able to avoid Gyro's flat cannon auto attacks. So they're 1,000 range, but unless Gyro is shooting at somebody that's in the same direction as Sniper, he might not actually land it on the Sniper. And I actually think Sniper can carry quite hard late game, but that requires them to get very, very late.
Yeah, and the only downside is that if it does go late, then Inquisitor will be a very dangerous split pusher for zRage. Well,
definitely.
Yeah,
but Gyro is a very good push defender once he gets things like Mjolnir. Like, he can clear out a wave extremely quickly.
True, we do have OsG there continuing their push.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, OsG is continuing their push, and you know, there are 1 tower ahead right now, and there will be 2 towers ahead very shortly. They're not that far ahead in gold, like, not at all, actually.
Yeah, it's still very, very close. Yeah. You talk about the Nature's Prophet split push, but actually with Shadowblade, Sniper is a decent split pusher as well. My understanding is, I haven't watched Professional Sniper in a while, but I'm pretty sure Shrapnel does not trigger Backdoor. So you can actually run up Shrapnel from a very long distance, max rank Shrapnel on a tier 3, and then Shadowblade away. And at very, very low risk, you can chew through about 1/5 of the tower's HP each time. It's actually pretty great.
Oh, that sounds pretty great. Let's see if they're gonna use it though, or if they're gonna continue 5-manning, because that was what they've been doing. They're actually smoking up. They want to go for Nexus, get the Dragon Tail up on him as well. Brain Stab there. There's the slow and the Fiend Grip just in case, but no Fiend Grip now anymore for Sharphic, and he's able to ball lightning himself out of that place right now.
That's okay.
Oh, they want to try and take this though. More people coming in. We do think Visitor getting stunned the moment he gets TP'd in. There's the Overgrowth, really nicely done. Visitor already on the floor. Medved doesn't have a stun anymore, already used it. Leech Seed helps out a bit as well. Cooldown coming down though. Obi-Wan Banon in a lot of trouble, but he's put that living armor up on himself. Will be able to stay alive as Rubik goes down. Sniper gets another kill. When he also gets a kill on the Storm Spirit, that's a triple kill going the way of him. When we see that the Dragon Breath...
Maybe not.
No, maybe not. Brain with the Brain Sap.
That was,
kill. That was a team wipe.
Bad fight for zRage, and they committed so heavily to it, using a buyback from Gyrocopter.
And he dies again.
And he dies again. And Sniper now, 2,000 gold on top of his Shadowblade. That was rough. I just think zRage are being a little more aggressive than they can afford to be, especially on Storm Spirit, who's now behind on levels. He has to segue into a BKB, so a defensive item choice, and I really think OsG with these last couple segments of the game have really just gone way ahead, because Gyrocopter was so far ahead on net worth, and now he's substantially behind both the Sniper and the Dragon Knight. Gotta be scary if you're zRage.
And how about this first scenario? It's like, I stood in for a competitive team, played Sniper solo mid and won.
Sick.
Huh?
Yeah. That's a pretty good resume.
I know.
Put that on your CV. Apply to jobs, be like, why would you make a good accountant? Well, I stood in on Sniper.
And won. That would be a pretty big thing. They all TP'd up. Like, they're still doing this 5-man Dota thing. And as long as they're getting things in return for it, that's great. But the moment that they stop getting that, they will be in a bit of trouble, because in the same time, zRage, of course, is still getting ahead, is still trying to get some extra farm, and even though they sometimes die, they're still getting more than a 5-manning team trying to get something where they don't get anything. So they're not out of the woods yet, but I do like this new kind of OsG gaming style, because the last couple of games that we saw from them, they are very strong with counter initiation, but don't really do that much themselves. And this game,
good smokes and stuff,
yeah, that will be a kill going the way of the Bane. So OsG gaming gets it all.
And another kill that Sniper participated in. Now he has this Yasha. Between this and Shadowblade, he's actually extremely speedy. And Judo, he has his level 2 ultimate. So now they don't have to panic about this ancient stack anymore. They can go do this in a sec.
Yeah, they either do that or take Roshan first. Roshan looks to be indeed the target. We'll go down pretty fast with the damage pumped out by these teams. We still don't have the mechanism up on Obi-Wan Banon. He is not that rich. I mean, again, they've been 5-manning Dota. You can't really expect that much extra farm apart from getting kills and towers. So, and Roshan now as well.
The Treants will spot it, but there's not much that they can actually do.
No. They'll just try to take something in return. Maybe a tier 1 tower top, as we already see Hakon and Nexus going there. You know, they just pick up a TP scroll there as well. But yeah, Aegis gets taken by the sniper. And he is, of course, very squishy. So now you don't even want to focus him right now because you know you would have to kill him off twice. So you just leave him there. You're gonna have to deal with him anyway. And save him for last. Elba once again, now with the Nightmare, doesn't have a brain step, but will set up for the sniper to go for a headshot. And that's actually nicely dodged.
Sick.
Assassinate. Sharfik. Next level, please.
Big jukes.
Big jukes.
When you have the mana, you can do it. The problem is for the last few fights, he's just run out of mana.
Yeah.
And BKB does not help the mana situation. That's kind of the problem here.
Now we do have 4 heroes of zRage sitting here in the mid lane once again. We have got only Inquisitor not there, and only Inquisitor is sitting in his base. He's not even trying to split push somewhere. He's just waiting for his mana to get replenished here, and now he goes top. As we see that the counter ward is there for Most Like Gaming to stop the ancient pool from happening for zRage. Their ancient stack though still happily sitting there, and I think maybe they kind of forgotten it.
Yeah, you think they forgot about the...
Yeah.
No, I think they feel that they're far enough ahead that that's sort of the backup plan at this point. Plus, it would still take forever with a level 2 Dragon Knight. I mean, he doesn't have Helm of the Dominator himself. Like, there's no lifesteal on him and there's no AoE on the Sniper, and they don't really need it.
Well, we'll see them going for the tower here. Wave of Terror trying to do something there in the meantime. Hakon hasn't stolen anything. Kind of waiting for him to maybe steal tree armor or something to get his tower back up to full HP. And also help his team fight better, obviously.
Living armor would be great on Storm Spirit. That would be a very good steal if you could get it. And you can nearly always get it because what other spells does Treant cast? Haha.
Not that many, to be fair.
Not that many.
Not that many.
I mean, he hasn't even skilled his Nature's Guise. I actually think 1 level of Guise is underrated.
I do like that they let Obi-Wan Banon take the tower though, because now he has his mechanism. The recipe is on his way. They do trade towers though, but I mean, look at this. The vector protection is gone. Sniper only needs an MKB, and then he can just take down the tower by himself at some point without putting anybody at risk.
Yeah, when he has MKB, he can just completely low ground attack towers out of their attack range and just do full damage to them. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, we see him going for that again. Shrapnel doing a bit of extra damage here. Dragonform actually being popped by Judo. They want to commit to this right now. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet is still top, still trying to split push, and has got his TP on cooldown. So won't be able to help out just yet.
They got it, I think. The Shrapnel will probably kill it after the fortification ends. Maybe not.
No, I don't think so. Nah.
No, it won't.
Not by far.
It's only level 3 Shrapnel, and yeah, the fortification was well timed, but I still don't think they can defend this. Like, there's no way they don't lose this tier 3.
And there's the swap, actually. Vengeful Spirit putting herself in harm's way, but Judo, he's not taking any damage. He's got that nice living armor up on there. Nice Sprout as well, though. But the tower still goes down as there is a sniper that is unstoppable, just trying to shoot everything in sight. Dragon Tail opening Visitor who TP'd himself in. Sharpik trying to dodge all the things, ball lightning away, able to get the Aegis at least, runs himself away, a bit slowed, but still gets the Aegis, which is really nice. Now Sniper can be a lot less in the foreground, but he has got 4k gold, and he is still bashing on those racks. Hakon with the Fade Bolt, Nexus though with the Enfeeble, doing a lot less damage there. And Judo's still alive, of course, as well. Here comes Sharpik again, Vortex up on the Sniper, can they get him down? Telekinesis there as well, but the Ghost Scepter keeps him up, or Ghost Scepter, Ghost Scepter. Was the Shadow Blade, rather.
They defended Barracks, so
yes.
That was a really good defense. Storm Spirit is really underrated as a base defender because his mana problems are legion, but he can, when he's in base, the fountain is just a hop, skip, and a jump away, so that fixes his mana issues to some extent.
Yeah, he did buy back, of course. Same thing goes for the gyro, so it's not that great. They did use a lot And we actually see that maybe OsG Gaming, they don't want to be going back. Look at their HP with mana pools. It's not like they need to go back.
And Sniper is going MKB, and it's just going to be so immensely difficult to deal with this push. I mean, it really outclasses what zRage can do on Inquisitor's push. Like, he is going towards Scythe of Vice, but he's not that close to it. He right now is just mostly Shadowblade split push, and there's no way he can compare to what the Sniper is putting out. I hate to say it.
Sniper MVP this game. There goes another shrapnel, and that should be the melee Rex down. Range Rex probably will die as well.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Doesn't
They
take
deny
that
the
much.
Rax?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Judo can just get this too, because the Corrosive Breath, like this level 2 Dragon Knight Ultimate with the Corrosive is so much stronger. You have AoE and push, it just makes him so much more versatile. The only problem with him now is it's harder to lane him, but you can do side lane like they did this game.
Yeah, we have got the Sniper going towards the top lane. Not able to deny the tower, but able to force Inquisitor a bit back and take some extra farm, of course. I mean, they took one lane of Rax. They used the Aegis for that. We're probably going to see them trying to farm up a bit more, get that MKB up, maybe wait for the next Roshan, but that's still 5 minutes away, so not too happy about that myself. But they might actually just do that, just to be sure, because, I mean, Sniper did die previous fight. I mean, he had an Aegis, but he still went down.
He did. He lost the Aegis. They could wait for Aegis, but you can see that they didn't forget about this Ancient stack. Finally cleaning it up now with Judo. That's the rest of his Kuros, I think. After he gets these 2 Rock Golems, I think it's just barely enough money. Maybe he has to sell his TP or something.
Is Grenade Golems.
Granite, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Grenade? Granite?
Granite.
Oh. Okay, trying to better you. I still pronounce it wrong. Shame on me.
Well, they'll always be mud golems to me. They're just grown-up mud golems.
Oh, well. We have a Gem of Truth set up on Medfed, by the way. I really like this. Shadowblade from the Sniper, not really that safe anymore. And he is going out by himself quite a lot. So if they find him with a smoke gank, he'll be dead.
Gem? Yeah, the Gem is definitely good. The good thing for Sniper is he's very fast with the Yasha plus the Shadowblade. So they still have to catch him even after they see him.
Yeah. But of course...
He actually is
well, actually,
done
never
with
mind.
MKB.
Venge. I was gonna say like Venge with the swap will be able to catch him, but she's only level 9,
1.
so no
Yeah.
level 2 ultimate just yet. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. You do have Sharfik that can ball lightning after him, and he actually picked up a regen rune, so that's pretty nice for him.
That's excellent. They actually with regen rune, I wouldn't mind if they put the Gem on Storm at least for now.
Yeah.
And just tried to gank the spirit, tried to gank the Storm Spirit for free or something.
Yeah, the MKB is ready up on the Sniper. I think he just needs to buy the Demon Edge, but he has the gold, so he will spend it and he will bring it towards him. We'll have no gold left whatsoever, so no buybacks. I really think they might just wait until the next Roshan is up and just see if they can catch someone out beforehand and maybe try to make something happen with that. But if they can't, then just wait. I really like the strategy that OsG Gaming is putting out this game. I just have to say that again.
It's way less wait for the other team to screw up
Yeah.
horribly focused, which is their usual game plan. So
Yeah.
I think, we've seen them grow as a team over the course of the tournament. I think these guys are really promising. Even though they didn't get a good record this season, I don't think they should let that really make them feel bad, because frankly, I think they've impressed a lot of people this season.
Yeah, and I think their discipline is pretty nice as well. Like, not just with being on time all the time, but also just, you know, not rushing with throwing out all your spells during fights and stuff, and very calculated when they actually did go in. So yeah, there is a lot of potential here. It's just, well, practice and experience, I guess. And experience is what they got during this tournament, and we see the fruits of it right now.
Yep, definitely. And this next siege, I think, will be very effective. I like that they're pushing through the top rather than the bottom, because the top lane is the one that Nature's Prophet would want to counter-push.
Yeah.
But instead, if they push through the top, he still has an entire tier 2 to chew through. And we've already seen that their push is faster than his.
Yeah, and we saw him, he took two split push actions kinda to really take that tier 2 tower down. And they are not afraid to trade their tier 2 for a Rex. I mean, why would you, right?
Yeah, I mean, the second set of barracks, it's going to be extremely favorable. We're going to see zRage obviously peeling back to try to defend this. It's just, the faster Nexus helps Inquisitor clear this, the faster Inquisitor can get to the tier 3.
Yeah, and the faster Nexus can get back home. He actually picked up a Demon Edge. And just a Demon Edge. He could pick up an MKB right now if he wanted to, but if
I
he
don't
waits
think
for
that's what
another
he's doing.
500 gold, yeah.
I think he's going to go for it.
And he did take the last hit for the tower, so
He's
he has
going
the gold.
for it.
He has
He's going for it.
And he TP's back home. Let's see what he can do with this. Let's see if OsG Gaming's dream of winning this game is gonna end with a rapier on the side of the gyro, or if Sniper can pick up the rapier, because that would be pretty huge. There they go, swap in. Judo is first. Take a look at the damage going through. They now realize it. They should anyways. Mechanism not helping out. Obi-Wan Bana still with the overgrowth. Fiend's Grip up and Sharfing. Nexus though with the rocket rush. Obi-Wan goes down. There goes the Sniper as well.
Fiend's Grip
in the
stolen.
Fiend's Grip as well indeed. And Elba is the last one to go down here. No, wait a second. Brain is still there. Elba will actually almost live. Oh my god! This gyro! Oh, jeez. He was so low. He was so low. That was actually almost a gyro dead, because he went for a rapier before BKB or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely 100% desperation rapier, and you saw in that fight, if he makes an MKB, they lose that fight.
Yes,
they don't have the damage. Wow. Desperation rapier stabs off death for at least a little bit. Wow. Close fight, because Gyro, of course, got very, very low by the end. But that's the thing, Sniper, one of the least tanky heroes there is in the game, and rapier will kill him right quick.
Yes. And especially if you have a Fiend's Grip on him as well. I mean, he couldn't do anything during that time, obviously. And that actually might have saved Gyrocopter's life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Oslick running into a bit of a setback that they probably didn't anticipate, and that was actually extremely smart of zRage to rush the tier 2, because they knew that they only with that extra gold for Gyro could they possibly get the rapier and defend. If the tower falls in the middle of that fight, he doesn't have time to get the rapier.
And it was a complete surprise attack as well. I mean, OsG Gaming weren't expecting them to go in that much, and they just did it. And you saw, I mean, Gyro, he didn't back up when he was low. This was do it or die. And we now see that the Avenge already scouts out that the Roshan is being attempted right here. zRage needs this Aegis. They need it on the Gyro. But do they really want to fight for it is the question.
They do. If Sharfik steals it, that wouldn't be the end of the world either. They need it on Gyro, but it's not bad on Sharfik.
Let's see if they can. Roshan already down to half HP. We have got another wave coming in soon from Medved, I guess. Oh, that gives vision as well. Nicely done. Brain. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Nice! Dragon Tail from the low ground. Sharfik already dead. There goes Hakon as well. Medved in a lot of trouble. Run. Gyrocopter. Run. You don't want to be there anymore. And he doesn't. And he runs. He's going for Ancients. Needs to get his BKB up. But in the meantime, Vengeful Spirit still ends up going down. Aegis gets picked up by Judo. Not by the Sniper, mind you.
Yeah, interesting that they opted to put it on the Dragon Knight rather than Sniper. But, of course, DK can go out in front. And so Sniper can sort of sit in the back and peck away. Maybe that's their logic. And so, honestly, great fight by Oslick. We thought that Brains was a little bit mispositioned, but that's the thing. He's a Vanguard plus building Shiva's Darkseer. So he has 12 armor already and damage block from the Vanguard, plus the extra damage block from Living Armor. And so he stays alive just long enough to use all of his spells. And Oslick take the fight by killing Sharfik quickly.
Yeah, very nice Dragon Tail coming off from the Dragon Knight from the low ground to help that, and just don't allow Sharfik to do anything. And he didn't even have time to put on his BKB because he wasn't expecting that, and he still had it as well, 9 seconds. So that would have made a big difference, but he just didn't think it would happen and ended up going down for it together with the rest of his team. Of course, everybody died apart from Nexus. He keeps his hand on that Divine Rapier, but
yep.
Oh, it was so tough. Now that they know, now that Oslick knows.
Now they know. I mean, now that they know, it's critical that... I don't actually know what he goes for, whether we see a BKB to complement the Desper Rapier, or a Satanic, because he kind of needs both.
Yeah, and then some. But we'll see how he deals with that. As they actually smoke up, they go for the right thing, they go aggressive. You can't wait for OsG Gaming to get their positioning okay. You have to get them off guard. Maybe trying to get here something. Oh, they go for this. BKBs get turned on by Sharfik. Here goes Obi-Wan Banan. That's a Gem of True Sight. Will be going down. No overgrowth there. Judo turn into a chicken. Fiend's Grip up by Sharfik though, and the vacuum and the swap. Elba doing what he can. He will be able to stay alive. Gyro goes down. Rapier on the floor, and there goes Divine Rapier up on the Sniper, and only one that lives is the Vengeful Spirit. Never mind, Vengeful Spirit ends up going down as well.
Is not good. Sniper
is not good.
550 auto attack damage without the headshot proc.
But you know what you have to do right now if you're zRage, right?
What?
Build another rapier.
Build it. They can't. They have no money. The Gyrocopter bought back. Oh man, that fight they thought that they had such a favorable engagement, but just the Darkseer Vac into Breathe Fire is already a really substantial amount of damage for a team that's under level. Because it's only level 11 Venge, 11 Rubik, and they get the Treant, and just look at how fast the sniper kills these buildings. This is disgusting.
I stood in for a competitive match in Dota 2, played Sniper solo mid, got a Divine Rapier, and won the game.
Yeah, no big deal. Rapier Sniper in a professional game.
And see it every day, it's fine. StarLadder in style.
In style.
In style, very much in style.
Is this their final game?
This is the final game of today. Not of Oslick though.
Oslick's
no, oh, they want to still try to fight one more time though. Look at the sniper. He's taking a lot of damage, being turned into a chicken. He's actually gonna die. He dies.
Oh no.
That's a rapier on the side of the storm. Sharvik has it. And that is a lot of Oslick Gaming, really low Judo, able to kill off Nexus still though, and he doesn't have a buyback. Aegis still gets burned brain, trying to do something to Inquisitor, but Inquisitor does something to him instead. Someone releases up on Alba, and Alba will die as well. Here comes Judo, goes back. And stuns up Inquisitor, but he's 3 versus 1. Oh, look at the Rapier! Rapier up on Judo. It's an exchanges of Rapier right here, and there goes the Vortex. He wants to take it back. He will take it back. That's another Short Spirit with a Rapier. And that is a base save. This could still go either way. 5 heroes of OsG Gaming went down. The hell?
Just the Russian smiley face there.
Yeah, it's all that they need.
Well, Storm Spirit has Rapier, so 439 auto attack damage from a Storm Spirit. NBD, no big deal. They got the gem back as well that they stole from the Treant Protector. Sorry, no, I guess it's their gem? I thought it was the Treant Protector's gem.
You can't say NBD, by the way.
Why not?
It stands for something else.
It stands for no big deal.
No.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, I get what you're getting at, and I'm gonna maintain that it stands for no big deal. Anyway, nice play from zRage. I'm glad that they didn't GG out, because they retrieved the Rapier.
Yep.
Game is not over.
Game is not over. That's what you get if you put a Rapier on your Sniper. Sniper's still squishy.
He is squishy, but the damage is so good.
The damage is really good, but if he gets turned into a piglet as he did, if he gets Vortex, you know, it doesn't happen. The only downside is that Sharvik, of course, now can't trade it to his Gyrocopter. So it is actually a Storm Spirit with the Rapier, which has a lot less impact than a Gyrocopter with a Rapier.
Vastly less impact, yeah. I mean, honestly, they just have to push. I mean, they have no choice but to Deathball push. They're not facing Mega Creeps, which is a big deal. And they have a shot, because as long as they're holding the Rapier, they're not done with this game.
You do puns all the time, unintentionally, you know that? A Deathball, Storm Spirit, Ball Lightning, push.
A Deathball of Lightning.
Yes, fun is there.
Alright. No, I'm glad that you're pointing that out, because I wouldn't have noticed. They're gonna go for the swap, but they didn't get it. They completely wasted fortification. Actually, this is great for zRage, but they have to go home because
As one of the downsides of having your Rex, one of the many downsides of having your Rex destroyed, you can't leave your base for too long if you have 2 lanes Rex, or if you're pushing a lane when leaving another lane that has already had Rex open. Yeah,
there's a lot of time that they're going to have to just come back and defend, and then push out, and then come back and defend, and that's the last tier 2 though, so that's the last time they'll have to do that without at least taking a Rex for their troubles. But here come Oslick, smoked up. They do not want to play this game anymore.
No, but it's like, we earned this. We put Sniper mid, and we need to win this.
Give us the W. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we have got the gold going their way, obviously. I decided to put up some graphs. Experience graph looks funny, but yeah, that's a Rapier comeback, and then the Rapier went the other way, and then the Rapier went the other way. Oh, swap in. Judo turns on his BKB. Looking for Sharvik. Sharvik taking a lot of damage. That Fiend's Grip. And there is a Rapier in the floor, up the floor. Who's gonna pick it up? Anybody?
Nope.
Nobody? Dragonite? There we go.
Dragonite. Alright.
And Nightmare up on Hakon. He's trying to run. Inquisitor trying to run.
Go for the Ancient. Come on.
Yeah, we have Sniper. He wanted to, but he gets Nightmared, and now he goes for the Rapier. Oh, but look at stage HPs. He actually still gets a kill, and there goes a GG. So that is OsG Gaming, and then I can say, in style, they take this game, end up winning the game. zRage, they made the best of it. They tried all they could with the Divine Rapier. Gyro.
Honestly, the Rapier bought them a lot of time. It bought them a ticket back into the game.
Yeah.
It was a smart pickup. They planned for it. They executed it. It was good. It just not quite enough in the end. They were too far behind, and yeah, Afro Ninja can add this to his calling card for future games. That's me. I stood in on sniper mid and stole somebody's rapier and cleaned the heck up.
Yep, and of course this was the last game for StarLadder today. Tomorrow we'll be back though, and tomorrow is actually the game that I said was going to be played today, as there was a postpone. Alliance versus Mouse Sports will be our starter for tomorrow at 1600, so that will be a great match to watch. There is also going to be TCM versus IC Cup, Fnatic versus Empire, DD versus IC Cup, DD versus zRage, Fnatic versus zRage, and then Navi versus 4FC as the last game of tomorrow. So that are the games of tomorrow. These were the games of today. Thank you for watching. Of course, big thanks to K-Poptosis, who wasn't here for the last game, but of course still shout out to him for being here for the first 3 games. And of course, shout out to my co-caster Vykromond, and thank you for the pop-up. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at K-Poptosis for the statsman, the co-caster Vykromond at Vykromond on Twitter, and myself at SheeverGaming on Twitter as well. And of course, any plugins and shout outs for you?
Sure. I mean, as always, I really appreciate the opportunity to co-cast. Thanks. It's always very fun. I'm glad we ended with such a crazy game.
Yeah.
So thanks to you. Thanks to K-Pop for doing the stats for all the games before this one. He's one of the best statsmen in the business, if not the best, in my opinion. And thanks to StarLadder, keeping a great tournament running extremely quickly on time, giving us fantastic games day after day. So X34 Meg, Matrix, Casper, Vlad, everybody involved over at StarLadder, the casters, the admins. Thanks to all the viewers, people who bought the tournament ticket, got that good-looking StarLadder HUD, and have been checking out the games there, Dota TV. And, of course, thanks to the Twitch TV viewers. I really appreciate you guys checking it out as well. My Twitch TV viewer shout-out of the day today is Kato, so K-8-T-O, because he kind of inspired me, or kind of kicked me in the ass a bit, asking about my casting schedules, so that inspired me to actually put a real casting calendar on my website so that people can check out what and when I'm doing. And that's vykromond.com. Thanks again, Sheever, and have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, same thing goes for me. Of course, you can also check out my website, SheeverGaming.com. Have a good day, though. I will probably be watching Dota, because right now I still think I can jump myself into the last game of Virtus Pro taking on Liquid, and later on it will be... Who will be playing again? It is Dignitas Alliance, so that should be a great one as well. Of course, if you want to watch more competitive Dota, the EMS 1 Cup 4 is going on right now up on Toby's stream, so you can watch some games there. And I'm sure you can find the brackets on joindota.com, as the brackets weren't out yet when I making my schedule, so unfortunately I don't have that one. But you can watch Dota there. I think I won't be playing Dota today, but I might change my mind. I need food first though, because I actually decided to eat after casting this day. It'll be good. So thank you for watching, and stick around to watch some commercials and open up a different tab with different Dota, and have a good night.